Okay, we have the recording on and going. Before we get started, I just want to go through some housekeeping. I really don't want people all jumping on the mic when a member is speaking. It's their time to speak and to share. So please be respectful and patient and allow that member to have their time. The other thing is we're going to do a couple different things in here today. But first of all, I'd like to introduce you to one of our new part-time admins. Her name is Amantha. And Amantha, would you like to come up and share a little bit about yourself with the group so that they know who you are?
Sure, thank you. I'm very excited to be here. And I have been with LWS since 2022, and I really was drawn in by Ron, um, and was felt very called from the very beginning, as I've been very heart-centered and as a humanitarian since my whole life, but since my awakening in 2020 and just following this divine path. I'm also a mom of two 17 and 5-year-old, and I am also uh, very devoted to Kundalini yoga and breath work and Reiki, and those are some of the ways that I help people. My vision, actually, since we're talking about it, just really quickly, it changed since I became certified. Then I would love to open yoga, movement, and breath work and Reiki schools all over the world to really help heal people from within and really assist in a deep dive. So I'm here today helping Patricia, and you'll see me in the chat part-time as well. And I felt when I felt it was the right time. I always knew that I wanted to step up, and I felt that this was the right time. And I just absolutely adore LWS, Ron, Patricia, everyone. And so I'm very honored and very excited to be here. So thank you.
Thanks, darling. We're really happy to have you as well. And you might get from what Amantha said is that she's very interested in the spiritual growth aspect. So when we open up Shine Your Light, she will be the co-producer with me. So you'll be seeing more of her. Very fair, very balanced, very loving being. And we're happy to have you as an admin, Amantha. Thank you. Okay. Amantha, what I'm going to get you to do is go down the list. We're going to open it up first for about 10 minutes just to have people give us feedback on the redemption appointment refresher. So it's kind of done with a little bit of a different twist and a different spin to it. Um, Ron was like a little guy in a candy shop. He was loving it. And even popped in to see how things were going. So that was awesome yesterday, having him in the room. So Amantha, if you want to open it up, can we see if people can raise their hands? Because I did they can. Okay. So we have to mute every participant in order for them to raise their hand. So we're learning. Thank you, everyone. Okay. So if you raise your hand, Amantha will call out your name to come up and to speak and share your experience with the refresher of the redemption appointment.
Okay, I Kevin Connick.
Canuck. Yes.
Go ahead and
So
unmute yourself, Kevin.
I had to mute him. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone, and congratulations to you, Amunta Suna for your spiritual guide. It's good to we have a spiritual guide. Um, it's always good to review, and I find it most beneficial to just go over things and let them. Well, sometimes we just change things a little bit here and there, and it's good because it's growth. When we stagnate, well, it's not beneficial. When we're growing and learning and growing spiritually, it's very beneficial. So it's all about growth, spiritual growth, I think, and balance. Divine feminine and the divine masculine within.
Thanks, Kevin. Thanks for your thoughts. Okay, Amanta, let's go with the next person. I don't see any hands raised.
Yeah, I'm not looking. I also do not see anyone else's hands raised at the moment.
Well, this is going to be a very short meeting, isn't it?
Maybe people are still joining.
Yeah, maybe. So you press the blue button and it should raise your hand if you want to come up and share.
Okay, we have Serge Bisson. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
I think we have to unmute them. I did. Okay.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
I can hear you clearly. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. It's a beautiful day here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Very cold, and I just joined because it said that it was supposed to start at 1 o'clock my time. I've been around for a long time with LWS, and I'm always impressed by all of your contributions, your posts, everything that you've been doing, and I'm following daily. But I decided to just say hi to the group and participate a little more actively, I guess. So here I am. Back to you.
Awesome. Is it Sergey? How do you pronounce your name?
Well, most people call me Serge.
Okay, Serge. Nice to meet you. And I have noticed your input in the group and some very wonderful sharing. So thank you. Thank you for
Yeah,
stepping up and be a part.
you're welcome. Thank
I
you.
can't, you're welcome. I can't do it without you guys. I can't do it without your input, your help, your vibration, your frequency, your commitment and your love. So thank you, everyone.
Okay,
Thanks.
next up we have Sherry M.
Okay, I think Chuck is trying to get on the mic, so we'll let him come on after the next person. Okay, Amanda?
Okay. Do I have to unmute
Hey,
her?
Chuck, close your mic.
I don't know how to unmute
Okay, who
people.
are you calling again, love? Give me
Sherry M.
Sherry. I gotta find her on the list. Okay, so you go to the red mic and you hit it, Amanda, and it says allow to speak, and that's how you unmute them if you want to know. Oh, I see. Sherry M. Okay, I got her. Allow to speak. Come on up, Sherry.
Can you hear me? This is
Uh,
Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. It's a little low, but I can hear you. Welcome.
Well, I do have a problem with my phone and my speaker for the last few months, and I just sometimes can hear and sometimes I can't. Can you hear me clearly now?
I can hear you clearly now, love.
Okay. What was the question?
um, what is feedback? Some feedback on the way we did the redemption appointment refresher.
Well, Number one, I thought it was very exciting to see those pop up day after day, and I absolutely enjoy it and resonate with it. And I feel like we're just so close to our time. So I just wanted to come in and say hi. I completely agree with everything, and I can't wait to get started.
Yes, we're all on the hurry up and wait button, aren't we, hon?
Yes.
Where are
Well,
you from?
I am from Tennessee, right in the middle of, right between Nashville and Knoxville, Cookeville, Tennessee.
Ah, I love Tennessee. I love it. I spent so much time up there in the Smoky Mountains. I love Tennessee. One of
Yes.
my favorite places in the States.
I'm not from Tennessee. I've been here 13 years, and my family belongs to Florida.
Oh,
I moved up here to take care of my mom, but it's been 13 years now, and I do love this part, although I will be migrating back to Florida.
there's no place like home, is there, Sherry?
No.
Well, thank you, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. And we have all the other programs ready to go. Doing refreshers next on the RSS, so hopefully you'll enjoy that one as well.
Absolutely. That's my favorite.
Okay, thank you, love.
Thank you. Good hearing from you guys.
Amantha, so the next person that you choose that has their hand up, click on the blue hand beside their name, and it'll say allow to speak. Okay?
Okay, but we got Chuck, right?
Oh, yeah, Chuck is next. Come on up, Chuck. Where'd he go?
Well, I just opened myself.
There you go.
Well, first of all, Upchuck is horrible stuff. Tastes horrible. Tasted good the first time.
As soon as I said it, I went, he's going to comment on that. Chuck is another one of our awesome admins. Come on up, Chuck. I mean, Chuck, take the mic.
You guys really want to know what I had for breakfast, don't you? Anyway, I've been around for 4 years, and I was out of town this weekend, and I don't even know what transpired. So I figured maybe I could do a turn for those that haven't been through the refresher, and you can tell me how to find it. Maybe they can find it too.
That sounds good. They're all pinned in the main chat. So if you haven't had a chance to do it, then go on in and do it. No worries. And hopefully you had a great trip away with the family.
Yes, I did. It was great. I hadn't seen him in quite a while, and my daughter-in-law is expecting our first grandchild. That was the reveal for the weekend that made it very special.
Awesome. Wow. Grandpa Chuck.
Congratulations, Chuck.
Thank you. It was a long journey, going back to when my son was 12. I told him about the birds and the bees. And now he's 36 and nothing had been happening. And I said, son, I think we're going to have that conversation again. But before I could do that, they actually did it. So I couldn't be happier because I didn't want to talk about that with a grown man. Anyway. But I love being here. I love being an admin. I've been doing stuff with everybody here for a long time. I am in awe of all of the wonderful, talented, committed people that are in here. I've watched a whole bunch of you grow. And any little thing I could do to help anybody is something I want to do. So that's why I'm here.
You are an amazing part of our admin team. I think we're building a super team. It's amazing. So thanks, Chuck. All right, Amanda, let's carry on and
I always appreciate Chuck's sense of humor for sure.
I know,
It's
right?
keeps us on our toes, that's for sure. Let's see. I'm looking. Hold on one second. I saw somebody with their hand up just a second ago, and
So
now
did
I'm
I.
no, I'm not seeing anyone. I thought it was Carlos, but I don't know. I don't see him.
Carlos did have his hand up, yeah.
I don't see him in here anymore though.
Okay.
So there is currently no one with their hands up.
Okay. It's going to be a short meeting. Serge, you're speaking again, or you just forgot?
Yeah, if you don't mind, um, here in Canada, or at least some provinces have today is a holiday called Family Day, and I just happened to be visiting my son. One of them, I have four sons, and it's just been such a wonderful and warm reunion. I came yesterday, we're celebrating today, and they're flying off to on vacation to Mexico tomorrow. So just wanted to say that this one son is such a wonderful, generous, always willing kind of young man. He's not so young anymore, but anyway. And it's been a blessing because every time I come here, I shed tears because I'm sorry. It's just wonderful. Excuse me.
You're
So,
fine. You're
so
fine.
after
Hold it out.
after Chuck shared that his story, it was Chuck about your daughter-in-law expecting. Yes, Chuck. And man, oh man, his wife is not expecting, but they're talking seriously about it. And I was moved to tears when they shared their little adventure. They just bought a house, and here we go. So that's my share.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Serge. Absolutely. Family. We're getting back to family units. It's so amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
ask I'm gonna
go
ask you, Kevin, not to jump the mic again. Thank you.
Well, I'm sorry. Can I continue?
Oh, I'm sorry, Serge. Are you still here?
Yeah. Uh,
Okay.
I don't mind to monopolize the airwaves, so just cut me off anytime you want. But I just came back from visiting my other son who already has four kids. He's in the Rocky Mountains skiing. And there again, it's such a blessing to see all these little creatures growing and wonderful, wonderful. None of them have been vaxxed. A big blessing to my wife, who's very, very anti-vax. So am I, but I mean, mainly my wife is, um, promoting very vocally about that. And so they've subscribed to our philosophy of not vaccinating their kids, and man, oh man, does it make a difference. So here we are creating a new world, and these young people will be our future leaders and creators. And so um, that's just part of my other share. Okay, I'm out now.
No problem. Beautiful sharing. Yes. Um, there's so much going on, but we're coming through the end of it. I can feel we're right there. So we're all going to be there together, and helping each other. And that's what I'm trying to create here in LWS. Thanks, Serge.
Okay, we have CH. Now I'm trying to unmute. Like, what did you? I
Okay,
missed what you said. I
just
see the
breathe.
hand
It's
up.
okay. We got this. Click on the blue man
Yeah,
and it'll say allow to speak.
it does not say that for me.
Okay.
It says mute
Uh,
for me or open chat. Open chat, maybe? No.
I clicked on it and it says allow to speak, open profile, or remove hands. So I'm going to allow them to speak. Okay. We'll get it.
Okay.
CH, come on up.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi there. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so glad Ron's doing better.
He's getting better. This is so
He's been
exciting,
through a
isn't it?
journey. Yes, my
Yeah.
sister's going through pretty much the same journey. So I know
Oh.
exactly where he's at.
Mhm.
I'm excited. Can't wait to get started. And the redemption appointment information was so helpful. I answered. I didn't know if I answered right, but I answered. Gave my story. Yeah, I answered the one where if they came to your door, what would you tell them?
Okay.
So, like I said, I answered. I don't know if I did it right, but that was my story.
Well, what's right for you is right for you.
That's right. And
That's
that was my
it.
truth.
There you go. I think I remember reading it. It was a beautiful share.
Thank you. That's all I got, though. I mean, that's my story. That's my truth.
There you
Um,
go. You can't make this stuff up. You got to just go with who you are, where you are, and what you want, right?
exactly. And I'm so excited to get this CAC started so I can start helping people.
I know. Where are you at,
Mm,
love?
Texas,
Ah,
around
Texas.
Waco.
Oh, I just want to let Serge know I'm in Nova Scotia, Canada, down here freezing. Just to
It,
let you know.
it's
Um,
cold here. Trust me.
yeah. So,
It's not as cold as it has been.
no.
Tomorrow's gonna be a booger.
Yeah, well, we've got freezing rain and high winds and snow, so that's
Yeah,
Canada for you.
that's why I live in Texas.
I'm coming down there.
I do not like cold weather. I just kind of hibernate when it gets cold.
Okay,
But
can I
yeah,
ask you if you found the way that the redemption appointment was put out in the room, if you found it to be useful at all?
yes, I like the way it was presented.
Thank you.
I
Okay.
do. So
All
I think
right.
that's
Well,
a
we're
good
all
design.
going to see our redemption centers, our redemption appointments real soon, aren't we?
I hope so.
Yes.
I
We
broke
got
my foot
this.
back in October and I can use all the extra help I can get.
No doubt. Yeah. Med beds.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm
Okay,
ready to
sweetie.
go.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
I am also in Wisconsin and freezing. We just got hit with a major snowstorm and now it's like negative this week. So I'm with you. I don't see anyone else with their hands up at the
Perry
present. Wait.
LKF.
Oh, yep, Perry.
Do you want to
Perry.
click on the little blue man?
It must just not be in my settings. I'll have to do something with my settings
Okay.
because
Maybe I'll have to take a look. Yeah.
all I have is mute for me or open chat, but at least it's working. Remember last time I was not able to get on the chat, so at least I'm in here talking. So, but that is not
There you
perfect.
go. It's called progress.
Yes.
Okay, I unmuted the person so that they can come up and talk now.
Perry LFK, you're go ahead and speak when you're ready, please.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. You're a little low, but I can hear you. Welcome.
Oh, thank you. It's actually 4 a.m. here in Borneo, Malaysia, Borneo. Yeah, so I just
Wow.
want to, yeah, I just want to share about the feedback of the refresher. Actually, for me, it's really helped me recall of one Ron has taught us um, in his video. So I, I really want to thank you uh, for the refresher. Yeah,
Oh, you're really welcome. My goal was to bring spirit back into it, and I think we succeeded.
yeah, thank you. Uh, that's
Well,
all, Patricia.
thank you
Thank
so
you,
much for
everyone.
being a part of us.
All right.
And thanks for coming up to the mic. It's good to get the voice and the energy, and really nice to meet you. Okay, Amanta, we're going to take a little spin here, okay? We're going to ask
Okay.
everyone not to put up your hand until I finish explaining what we're going to do. We are looking for 2 people to come up. One person is going to be the vetted humanitarian, and the other person is going to be the counselor. So I thought it'd be really fun if we did some role playing. And who would like to be a part of that? I see neighbors helping neighbors have their hand up, and I don't see any other hands. What do you see, Amanta?
Iboro Ekong. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Okay, there's our 2. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I put you on. And neighbors helping neighbors. So, Abara, you and you're both unmuted. Do you want to come up and say hello? Okay. Now they're both gone. Do you see them, Amanta?
No. Oh, neighbors helping neighbors is here. Is
Okay.
on the other Aboro Ekong. I see her, but
It's a
she's
him.
not speaking. It's a him. He's not speaking.
Okay. So we got neighbors helping neighbors and Abora. Neighbors helping neighbors. Do you want to take the mic?
Okay.
There you
Hi,
go.
this
Hi,
is
how are
Neighbors.
you?
Good.
Hi.
Good to hear y'all today.
Mm-hmm. You've been
Okay.
sharing some good stuff in the room. Thank you.
Well, I kind of slacked a little because it was a little busy in there. So I'm glad it's calming down a little, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I hear you.
Mm, I'm back. I'm glad we're back to center. And
Yes.
I really like the way you presented um, the appointment setup. That was good. Thought provoking for some, I think.
Thank you.
As far as the role play, you're going to have to reiterate for me to get me started.
Okay, no worries. Thanks for being brave.
I don't know. We'll see how this goes.
Okay, so I think maybe Oboro is a little shy to do the role playing. So could we have another volunteer, please?
I see EJ with their
Okay,
hand up.
okay, I'm on it. All right, EJ, you. Oh, I don't want to manage my cash now. Leave me alone. EJ, come on up.
If you need somebody, I can do it.
Okay, Chuck, no worries. Just hold on there for a second. I want to. Oh, what is that? Wow. Ooh, what
EJ,
What
happened?
are
happened?
you there?
Okay, Chuck, can you mute for a second?
I sure can.
Thank you, love. What did you say, Amon?
I see, if EJ doesn't want to do it, I see Julie with her hand up.
Okay, let's bring Julie on up. Okay, Julie and neighbors, are you both here?
I'm here.
Okay, Julie, come on up to the mic, love. Okay, Burrow, you're trying to come up now. Okay, this.
Yes, I'm going to play the role. I'm going to play the role.
I'm sorry.
I said I'm going to play the role here.
What is the noise in the background, please?
I guess someone is here.
Okay. So we got Aboro and Neighbors. Neighbors, which role did you want to do? The vetted humanitarian or the counselor?
Um, hello, hello. I'm playing the role of
Yes, I know.
vetted humanitarian.
I'm asking Neighbors which role she would like to do.
If Eboro would like to be the vetted humanitarian, I'm game.
Okay, so you're the counselor.
Oh
Okay,
boy.
I'm gonna ask everyone else to mute, and I'm gonna hand it over. Aboro, you are the vetted humanitarian. Neighbors, you are the counselor. And go.
Okay, I'm ready to answer questions.
So how will we start? So as a counselor and Mr. Eboro, you've been vetted. Do you have any questions moving forward for guidance in your plans for LWS?
Hello, can you repeat your question again? I can't hear you very well.
Let me make sure my volume's up. Can everybody hear me okay?
I hear you loud and clear.
Okay, so my concept of a counselor would be your counselor's here for you for questions. So, of course, the decisions are always up to you. So, if I'm playing the role as a counselor and this vetted Mr. Ebro is a vetted humanitarian, so would my role be if you have any questions, correct? For guidance.
Hello. So my question is, what are the requirements that I should present during this redemption appointment? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm just gathering my thoughts. What are the requirements? Well, first and
Yes.
foremost, my thought process is if you're a vetted humanitarian, you've met your requirements spiritually.
Okay,
And
you are
that,
correct because you must have been correct. You are correct because the last time I checked, I saw several angels. They were my counselors. They were descending with huge amount of funds, and they gave part to me for my humanitarian project, and that was in a vision.
well, I would have to agree. And this is more of a personal because we can speak spiritually to our our guides. So it may not be in a personal one-on-one, but like you say, you will get a message. Do you have any other questions?
Yes, I have another question. I have Zim bonds with me. I have two SKR safe-keeping receipt with me. And on this bond, I have quintillion and millillion to exchange. And here I am asking for the highest rate, which is 5 quintillion in each quarter. And if you exchange that 5 quintillion, which is the highest, you will have 1.25 quintillion dollars. Is it quintillion or quadrillion, something like that, in every quarter to exchange. Now, I want to cross-check my figure whether it is correct or not.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. I think you're asking for what you should be asking for your rate per
Yes,
per
right.
Zim, correct?
Yes,
And ultimately, as Mr. Ron has taught us, that even with the SKRs at the minimal rate requested at what was it, 500? Correct me if I'm wrong.
500%,
Right. So
$500,000 per SIM.
right. And it's my understanding that even at that rate, we would have more than enough to take care of what we need to. But the biggest question is, and this we're gonna look at this per Zim, okay, sir? What does your heart and your spirit say to you to ask a dollar amount per Zim? Let's keep it simple. Is it the 500,000 less or more? What does your heart and spirit say to you?
I'm asking for $500,000 per Zim, which is the highest rate. I think so. And I'm asking for these in every quarters. We have 4 quarters that make up a year. And I want this to come up in every quarter, which is 3 months. Now, and I'm
Correct.
asking for 5 quintillion in every quarter. And if you exchange that to US dollars, it will be 1.2. How do I put it? Is it quintillion or a quadrillion, something like that? I don't know, but
It would
it should be 1.25.
okay, so it would be quintillion, if I'm not mistaken in the numbers. So as
Okay,
you're
1.25 quintillion.
right. And I would say if that's what you're asking, so granted.
So is my request granted as my counselor?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. Wow. Way to go, you two. Thank you so much. You both
You're
handled
welcome.
really, really well. I'm really impressed. Thank you both.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Awesome. What we're doing here, when people say, well, why are we role playing? We are opening the pathway to our redemption center by doing this. And I'm lighting it up and you're lighting it up and we're bringing this about. So thank you, Aboro, and thank you, neighbors. Would anyone else like to
You're
come up
welcome.
and do the role play? I know Chuck is hot to get in there. Who wants to join Chuck? Hi, Sherry.
Truth Seeker with their hand up as well.
Okay,
Hello,
I think,
this is Sherry. Can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you, love. How you doing?
Nervous.
Okay, well, that's good. Well,
But that's okay.
who's gonna join Sherry, the brave lady, doing
Oh
the
my
role
goodness.
playing? Let's do it.
We've got Truth Seeker.
Okay, let me find, yeah, I see you, True Seeker. I'm going to allow you to speak. Okay, so your mic should be okay. Come on up and say hi. We've got Sherry and True Speaker. Do you have a mic,
Hi,
True
Patricia.
Speaker? Hi, beautiful. How you doing?
I'm good. How are
That's
you?
good. I'm good. I'm really good. This is great. I can feel the pathway being
That
opened and some,
that was an awesome counselor that was on.
I know she did
Yes.
great. I wish she was my
Whoa.
counselor, actually.
I was nearly stuck for words when the word counselor came out. I thought, I'm more excited about meeting my counselor. You know,
Okay.
I think that's the exciting part about it.
Okay. So, Sherry, would you like to be the counselor and Truth Seeker be the vetted humanitarian then?
Okay.
All right. I'm going to mute and you two take it over on 1, 2, 3.
Knock, knock,
Hi,
knock.
hi,
Hi.
Shay.
Hi, Truth Seeker.
How are you?
How can I help you? Do you have any questions for me?
I do actually, Cheryl. I would like to know more about the medbed training. You know, I don't mind putting my project on hold for a wee while. I'm more excited about increasing my knowledge in the medbed training and to look ahead, you know.
That's good. That's something that we all need to learn more about. What do you want to know about the medbed treatment?
No, the medbed training, not the treatment,
Oh, the medbed what?
the medbed training.
Training. I'm going to have to interject here because LWS doesn't handle the med bed stuff. So, can we
Yeah.
keep it within LWS stuff, loves?
Oh, right.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I thought, well, when you were talking to the council, that would be one of my questions, Patricia, you know.
It'll be one of my first ones too, secretly, but we got to go with LWS stuff, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
It,
No, no. I've the programs I've looked over, I'm happy enough with them. Cheryl, the the spiritual training part of it, um, I would like to look at a wee bit more, a wee bit deeper as well. So, what you know, what is what's your advice on that, Cheryl?
what is my advice on you finding out more about them?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just having a little problem. I'm listening really hard to what you're saying. Um, so you want to learn more about the programs, the L,
Yeah,
the L,
well, yeah, the spiritual programs, yeah.
the what?
The spiritual programs, yeah.
The
You
spirit.
know, to increase, yeah.
Well, I would probably encourage you to continue to go within because that's where we get all of our training from. And Ron has taught us all to do that and to continue your spiritual growth.
Mm-hmm.
What is your current program?
Um, my current program is looking inside for my own answers, and it has been in 5 years. You know, I rarely, I look around me, and I'm the eagle looking down a lot of the time. I don't like to judge, but I've seen good and I've seen bad in the spiritual side of things, and yeah, it's sometimes I think it's a connection you find with somebody on the spiritual side to increase your knowledge, even, you know.
Yes. And I think the best way, personally for me, would be to continue to go within and to seek to have that one-on-one relationship with Source Himself or Yeshua, um, who you call him, and that's what I would do.
Yeah, it's just I think there's going to be a lot of people that need help in that area. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Including myself. You know what I mean? I'm not ruling out myself either, but I'm just seeing around me and you know, I don't know whether it should be discussed here or not, but you know, and here in Ireland, I'm looking at both religions and churches, and everybody very disappointed in both sides. You know, so I think that there'll be that bridging time. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Because of that. So it's just to know more and to know how to, you know, um, uh, I I come from Cheryl living in a mixed religion with my partner even. So I've seen an awful lot of that side of it. And I know it's not going to be easy for people to deal with, because I've seen people deal with it for 5 years now and they're still dealing with it. So I do think that's important to look at. I have never went, I didn't go to church all my life. So on that one was the only thing I sat on the fence with, and I could look at all sides because I was brought up in a home without any indoctrination or any churches, just the word of God, really. So, yeah, I kind of look to think how I can help people more. And that does seem to be priority when I'm looking around, health, obviously, and the programs is great. But it's just so much, there's quite a bit of mental health now, an increase in mental health as well. And I think it's a lot to do with that side of it. So, yeah, learning how to deal with, others as well spiritually is what I'm really meant.
Well, I think you're on the right track, and everybody is on their own path. And so it isn't necessarily that you needed to be indoctrinated into church or denomination your whole life either, because we were born to be able to communicate directly with source. We were born to be able to communicate directly with our creator. And I think you're probably right on track for your right path. And I would just continue to ask him to help you, and he will help you, and ask him to bring you people into your life that can spiritually help you grow in that area.
I probably had a mum, Cheryl, that taught me everything there is to learn about that side of it, and about, having no middleman, between me and Prime Creator, So maybe that's why. But I just see an awful lot of indoctrination into churches and middlemen to God, So and I've looked at, what's wrong, Cheryl? I have looked a lot at Alex Collier, Elena Danan, and I've looked into the DNA side of things as well. So I don't believe in any indoctrination, if you know what I mean. I like to keep an open mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
I think
look, there's loads out. It's great. I think it's the information that's coming out from so many good people is amazing. And I think there's a lot of people don't realize, hey, these people are amazing. Do you know what I mean?
yes.
And a lot of it is free knowledge. I said, gosh, the first few years, my goodness, people don't realize the information that people's giving out here, and they're
Right.
giving it free.
Awesome job, ladies. Awesome job.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you for bringing that aspect up.
Yes.
And Truth Seeker, you really got a lot of things across there. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you. And
Patricia, I'm
Sherry,
really sorry I missed the start of it.
I said, awesome job. You guys did fantastic, and you brought out the spiritual aspect of it, religion, everything. So thank you both so much. Sherry, you're an awesome counselor. I'm going to see if I can pick you too. Gee, we
Oh
got
my
some great
goodness.
counselors.
You
I would
did
like
good.
to add,
You did good,
I,
Sherry.
yes, you both did great. I would
Yeah.
like to add one thing for everybody. And that is talk to your higher self. Talk to Christ consciousness. Talk to Prime Creator like you talk to anyone else that you love.
Each other. Yes.
Yeah, just talk it out,
And
and
I
also
would
this.
also add, if I had one sentence left of a counselor,
Okay.
because love is the highest frequency, and
Yes.
love is from our creator, and that is what's going to get us through everything.
Absolutely. I'm just going to give you one more thing that I give out in all my soul sessions is continuously ask your spiritual toolkit be upgraded by the
Oh.
ascended masters, by the divine angels, by the Christ consciousness. You can ask your spiritual toolkit to be upgraded. That means you're ready to go to the next level and open your heart and soul. Okay?
Okay.
Well, do you know
Thank
what,
you.
Patricia? I was having a wee look at some brain activity, and believe it or not, when you talk to the animals, there's a lot more brain activity. Do you know, I was just a wee something I was looking at yesterday, and I thought, good to talk to yourself and to go inside. says
Yes.
the brain frequency from talking to animals. So I've got 6 little wild kittens that I've been talking a lot to.
There you go. Awesome. And they,
So yes,
everything comes on our path for a divine purpose. So, you know,
I sure
um,
do.
say thank you to the kittens for being there and what do
Uh,
you got to tell me and what do you got to share with me and I love you and everything gets set into action like Sherry said with love. Divine love is the only way. So thank you both.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank
Hey
you.
group,
Thank
how'd
you.
they do? They did great. Okay, do we
Thank
want to
you.
do one
Bye.
more round of role playing and then I'll take some questions. Amantha, do we have anyone else, love?
I see Ganks with his hand up. That's the only hand I see up, though. Maybe he wants to go with Chuck.
And Queen. Gantz and Queen. So
Yes.
unmute Queen.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi,
This is Kevin. This is Gangs.
Hi, Ganks. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Ganks. How
I would
you
like to
doing?
be the vetted humanitarian. If
Okay, and we've got Queen. Are you here, Queen? I unmuted you. We're looking for Queen. Are you going to take the mic? Ooh, I got out of the room. Hold on. I got lost in traffic. Okay, I'm back. Okay, do we see Queen? If not, then we'll get Chuck to come up and work with Kevin. Come on up, Chuck. Jeez, I gotta stop saying that. My goodness. Chuck, would you like to take the mic? And we're not finding Chuck. This is fun, isn't it, Amanda? Do you like this?
I came
Yeah.
I came in the middle of this, but this
Uh,
is very interesting.
yeah, it's fun. I think we're gonna have a great time. So I guess I don't see Chuck. Amanda, do you want to be the counselor?
Sure, why not?
Okay, we'll ask everyone else to mute your mics, and we've got Ganks and Amanta. Go ahead, guys, ladies, gentlemen.
Hello, Manta.
Hello, Ganks. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you. So, my question is, as a multi-generational humanitarian, with all the SKRs and Zim, with my 10% download per quarter, whatever's not used.
I'm sorry, you cut out. The last part I heard was whatever's not used.
Yes.
What did you say after that? Because you cut out.
Oh, I'm sorry. So when out of the 10% download per quarter, whatever's not used out of that quarter, I want to put back into a separate account that would be used for other humanitarians. Because I can see that these downloads, I couldn't imagine how to spend it or use it in 1,000 years. So because I'm not the only person doing this, or the other people will be coming along later on, um, way past me, I would like to set up an account that uses the funds that are not used for each quarter. Am I making sense?
Yes, that should not, that you should be able to do that, no problem. And I love your thought process behind this and your heart, actually I should say your heart process behind this, because I can see your heart in wanting to, knowing that this is, there's always going to be more funds in this way for more people and more humanitarians and additional people in need. So yeah, that's absolutely something that you could do for sure.
So when I do this, how would that account be developed? Would it be developed under a separate trust? I, would it be a bond, or I don't know how that works.
That's really up to you as a humanitarian, how you would like to set up. There is really no specific rule around that, as long as, you know, your heart is in the right place for that. So that is really up to you. I know trusts have been discussed in the past as a suggested way of doing that. And so if that's something that you're comfortable with, then I would definitely go that route. But it's definitely, completely up to you in whichever route you would like to set that up.
Okay. I imagine the quantum system should have a place to put it if it needs to be put somewhere.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Well, this is exciting.
Yeah.
The first couple 2-3 years is going to be the biggest learning curve ever.
Where that's why you have your counselor, me as your counselor. That's why everyone has counselors and for guidance. And anytime you have questions, I'm here, we're here. And it is going to be a big learning curve, but you're here for a reason, and you are definitely in the right place. Your heart's in the right place. And so really, as long as that is always the case, the sky is the limit. And just don't overthink the learning curve, because as long as you're wanting to help more people, know that you're always protected, and that your funds will go in the appropriate place that they need to, when they need to, and it will be taken care of for you, so that you don't have a lot to worry about. You just want to create and help more people in this way.
Thank you. I'm smiling. I yield.
You're welcome.
Woohoo! Awesome. Thank you, gangs. Great
You're welcome.
questions. Samantha, awesome. Absolutely
Thank you,
awesome. Thank
Amanda.
you both. Nice meeting you, gangs.
Oh, thank you. I've been around a while. I just came in the middle of this one.
That's good. I'm really trying to light LWS up so that everyone has a secure and safe place to share and to communicate. So that's important, right?
Yep, this is nice. Thanks.
Thank you for stepping up. Have a great day.
All right, welcome.
Okay,
You too.
Thank you.
okay, Amanda, great job. Awesome. Heart set is the way to go, isn't it?
Absolutely. Thank you for sure.
You're welcome. And remember, you can fail forward and get it, get direction from some of things that, may not work out so well during the transition. That's why we have a transitional phase that we're going to go through once we're funded, um, you know, to do better. Each time we go forward with more experience of being vetted humanitarians. Wow. Just saying that makes my heart smile. All right, so we'll open it up for questions, or do we want to do another role play with 2 more people?
I think we could open it back up for questions. I think that was good. There are people in the chat that I've been trying to help that for some reason can't get in. I've been giving them different suggestions, so I don't know why people are having a hard time getting into this meeting.
I don't know either. They just click on the one at the top bar and join. Does it say join in the chat room?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what the problem is, but
Okay.
anyways, let's see. Is there anybody if anyone has questions, please raise your hand. I see Margie, Metal Hair.
Yep, I just unmuted her. Come on up, love. Margie, we're looking for you, love. Come on up and speak on the mic.
Good rising all, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, love. A little low, but I can hear
Okay,
you.
yeah. I'm in Soweto, South Africa. Time is 10:55, midnight.
Beautiful. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Um, I live in the urban area, but where my ancestors are is in the rurals of Limpopo. What you find there mostly is houses only, no shopping malls, no schools, no varsities, no sporting grounds. Um, when I qualify for an SKR, let me say I go there to build, and it happens that the money that is given to me runs out. Is it possible that I can reapply for more money, or do I have to wait for the 3 months to come in the event that the whole amount gets finished in the first month?
I really honestly think it's going to be very hard to run out of money.
Okay.
With what you're going to be allotted. A lot of that will depend also, Margie, on how much dollars per Zim you ask for at your redemption appointment.
Okay.
Set your worthiness and your love high, and ask for what you truly need, and you should have no problems with running out of money.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm answered.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
I'm saying thank you very much. You have answered me.
Oh, you're very welcome. Don't limit yourselves, guys. Ask for what you need. If you need $1 million per Zim dollar, ask for that. And you will not run out of funds. Absolutely not. Follow your heart. Thank you, Margie.
Okay, CH has their hand up again.
I think I already allowed them to speak. Can you unmute, CH? I'm looking for you on the list. Oh, your hand's back up. Okay. I'm not going to do my cash right now. Okay. Allowed to speak. Come on up, CH. Nice to meet you.
I have a suggestion. When you're talking to Chuck, maybe you could say, "Come in, Chuck," instead of "up."
Thank you. Absolutely. I've
His,
got to train
his
my brain on that.
his response was a little strange. So yeah, I don't want to know what you have for breakfast, Chuck.
Did you have a question while you're here?
No, I just had that suggestion.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Monta, I think I'm looking at Rachel Paul. Their hand is up, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, I've unmuted you, Rachel. And I think Jose's hand was up before, so we'll call on them next, okay?
Hi, Patricia. Hi,
Hi.
everybody.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, I'm calling in from Calgary in Alberta, Canada.
Nice.
It's 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Today is a stat holiday here. It's Family Day in all across Canada.
Yes.
So that worked out. Otherwise, I would have been at work.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. So
follow
it all
divine
worked out.
guidance. I
Yes,
follow,
exactly.
yeah, and I never know why I'm setting this certain time, but Spirit knows what they're doing, I guess.
Yes, it's perfect. Everything just, yeah, is working out perfectly. And I'm so excited. My question was basically that I don't have Zim or the dongs or anything. All I have right now is the SKRs that
Okay,
I.
well that's Zim.
Oh, okay.
The SKRs are Zim bonds. Yeah, so
Oh,
you do have Zim bonds.
okay. Okay,
Yep.
thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else?
No, nothing else, Patricia. Thank you so much. I'm just waiting to, I don't know how the redemption appointment call is going to come in, if it's going to be a call, if it's going to be what sort of a leading that'll be, but all I know is I will be guided and it'll all work out. So,
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's the difference with LWS humanitarians is we have the connection to our counselors. We have connection to spirit, and that's how we're going to be brought in and through. And it's always been my knowing when the one in the mainstream is going on, we'll be called, but in the background. And
mm,
that's been my way of knowing, and spirit hasn't given me anything different. So
yes, thank you so much.
you're welcome. Thank you, beautiful.
Mhm.
Okay, we were going with I believe it was uh, okay, I got Ailboro and I got Serge on the mic. Please mute. Uh we were going with Jose.
That's what I thought. Yeah, Jose.
Okay. All right. Because we have to focus on where we're going next. Jose, you're unmuted if you'd like to come up and say hello. Ibarro, can you please mute? Okay, I'm gonna find him. Jose Real, are you able to take the mic? Okay, if you have any questions, please put your hand up. I don't want to miss out on the questions. Urboro, can you please mute your mic? Serge, can you please mute your mic? Others can't take the mic if there's 2 or 3 people with their mics open.
I
That's
see
why
Denise with her hand up.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch the name, love.
Denise?
Denise? Okay, I will go in. Thank you. Okay, Denise, can you unmute?
Hello.
Hi.
I haven't been here for quite a while and I'm back, but I have not done a project yet. Do I still have time to do that? And if I don't, what happens then?
Okay, great question. I'm going to put it to you like this. If you got a call in 10 minutes from your counselor for your redemption, a redemption appointment, gee, that word keeps coming to my head. What happens is you go in. It's based on your heart. They know your intent for your projects, and they can give you good guidance and information on them. So don't worry if you don't have everything all tickety-boo. Just be you. Show up with your heart and your beautiful smile.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You got this, love. You got it. I'm looking at New Earth. Do you see New Earth, Amanda?
Yes. Yes. New Earth. Come
Okay.
on.
We've got Queen Wilson on the mic. Did you want to say something?
Yes, please.
Hello there. We tried to get you earlier, but we didn't get you. So hi.
Are we having a load shedding here?
Okay. I can hear you
Yes,
good.
I'm from South Africa.
Nice
It's
to have you
thank,
here, beautiful.
thank you very much, beautiful soul. Mine is a bit awkward question.
Okay.
I just really want to know. I've got a challenge here. My mom passed on. My younger sister passed on. My sister passed on.
Oh my.
Almost 3 months in succession. So I'm still in a trauma healing.
Yes, love.
My question is, I heard that they're going to you're going to get money according to your frequencies. I'm doing the commands. I'm also doing the chakras, but still I cannot get out of this. I'm still blocked with trauma. My pulses, my heart is beating so fast every day. I'm taking some medications that when I try to avoid them, I can't sleep during the night. But
My beautiful lady, sounds like you've got so much on your plate. First of all, I want to say I'm so sorry for your loss and for the heartbreak of your loss. And I
yes,
applaud you. I applaud you going through all of that and then coming in here and taking the microphone and sharing with us. That's authenticity and
and
integrity.
it's not yet. It's not only that. My son committed suicide,
Oh my
and
darling.
that's what I'm going through.
Okay. I would like to open up myself to you and invite you to DM me. And if there's anything that I can do to assist you in prayer, in guidance, in spirit, I would like to be there for you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You've got this. You know that. And you've got now a lot of help on the other side of the veil. They're going to come marching and drumming in and surrounding you. You know that, right?
I know that.
Yes, you are so loved. You are so loved, and you'll get through this. And if
Thank you.
redemption happened today, Queen, your
Mhm.
counselor knows your heart and your soul. You're in a good place. Even though we go through life, we still don't change as humanitarians, and they know that about you. So hold strong and know that you are divinely loved and appreciated.
Thank you to hear that. Thank you very much. You
You're
made my night.
welcome. And DM
Thank you.
me anytime, okay?
Thank you. I will do that. Thank you
Okay,
very much.
beautiful. You got
Thank you.
this.
Thank you.
We have New Earth next.
Okie dokie, keep me on my toes, Samantha. I've unmuted you, New Earth. I like your nick.
Hello.
Hello there.
Oops, sorry. Hello.
Hi,
Good morning
beautiful.
from yeah, hi beautiful and beautiful ones of light. So an honor to be here with you all. I'm from Australia. Thank you so much for allowing me to share with you today. So and all of my love to your queen. My presence is right with you, beautiful being of light. Be still in your presence, and you will heal. If I may ask, please, I haven't been on the chat a lot. We had a meeting on the weekend, and for the healing technology meeting in that area. So it was raised there a question in regards to the SKRs. I already have mine from quite a few years ago. At the moment, I think that we're only able to have 2 requests for the SKRs. So this particular lady, she hasn't got hers, and I'm like, okay, I need to help you and assist you to be able to, you know, receive yours. So I'm not sure if they're able to still do that and go onto the website to request their SKRs.
Yes. If nobody has had 2, they go through the website and apply for the SKR. It's recorded if they have 2 or not. And if they
Okay.
only have 1, then Tracy has a team that's working on the SKRs for
Okay.
us. And they'll notify her within, probably it'll take 2 days. So don't panic if she doesn't get it the first day. I know there's almost 2,000 SKR applications right now. So just
Are
give it a day or
awaiting.
two. Yep.
Okay.
And everybody will be honored for 2 SKRs.
For 2, yeah. Because I wasn't sure if someone mentioned there was a third lot. I
Not
wasn't
yet.
sure.
The Alliance,
Yeah,
the Alliance hasn't given that yet. So, but
that's okay.
I think
Yeah, that
we
is.
all feel it coming though, don't we?
It is. I do. Yes.
What
It's
part of
like,
Australia are you in?
yeah, let's get organized. Come on, girl. Get
Yes.
cracking.
Get as
Um,
organized as you can, but just be yourself.
yes.
That's all it
Yeah, that's what I
takes.
was thinking. If I'm not quite ready, that's okay. I will just go there with my heart full of light, in my higher consciousness, and all will be beautiful. Plus, as Ron says, we are already known just by our presence and our being and our light. We're
Yes.
already known. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So just popping back across to the SKRs, I think this lady, she only has like one, but I think she mentioned that she has lost hers. So I did advise her to go back onto the website, and I can assist her to be able to get them again, because she doesn't have projects, but she would really love within her heart to donate to others who have,
Yep.
projects.
Yep.
Mm,
And
yeah.
that's what a lot of SKRs are being used for,
Yeah.
funding others. And also one of my SKRs, I'm just going to devote that back to the Alliance to use as they see fit. So
Yes. Yes. Yeah. It's so beautiful to be here with you all. This is the first time I have shared. So I'm like, wow, I can just feel my consciousness and spirits tingling. So beautiful. Love you all. All my love, all
love
my
you
love, all
too.
my love. Yeah. Thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much. We said it at the same time, love.
Take care.
So good hearing you. Thank you. All right, we'll take a couple more questions.
I don't see anyone else with their hand up, but I did have someone message a question that I could
Oh,
read.
okay. I got Darren.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Come on up, Darren. And then Amanta, please let me know what the question was after this, okay? Thank you. Hi,
Okay,
Darren.
hi, am I on?
You're on.
Okay, I'm calling from Alberta. You know, at minus 26 right now. It's a balmy minus 26. It's warming up though, so we're good. Anyway, it's nice talking to you. And my question really is that, of course, Ron told us that we need to work on coming from our heart. Now, I've been working on that probably since he mentioned that to us. But I still, I guess, have doubts of whether I'm still doing that or not. So, do you have any suggestions on how to come from your heart?
I do actually. Number one, just you need to be still and just leave everything else around you go. The best way to talk to your heart is to feel your heart. So I always put my hands on my heart when I'm going in. And then I ask for things of my highest honor of my heart. So I actually ask for my heart to unify with me and what I'm trying to receive or know or question. So I place both hands on my heart and I talk directly to my heart. And when I do that, I also ask how I can bring what I get inside outside to serve my higher being. So it's not just about going into your heart and listening to it, but also asking for guidance how to bring that vibration, that love out in my everyday life and how to use it to serve me.
Okay, yeah, that helps quite a bit.
Right, because you go into your heart and you start talking, and then when you get up and go make coffee, it's gone. So I always invite what my heart gives me to work with me in the physical to be of service to myself and others. Does that help?
Yeah, so you're trying to be in the moment all day long then?
Conscious as possible, as consciously connected to all that I am possible throughout the whole day. And
Yeah,
then
but
it's
not,
just,
sorry.
no, you go ahead, love.
So you're not coming from your mind though, you're just coming in the moment from your heart.
Well, when I go into my heart, I bring what I receive from that into my physical life so that I don't
Okay.
have to just keep going and sitting down and going into my heart. I start living in a way that I'm aware of my heart consciousness.
Okay, so are you able to do that continuously all day long?
Um, well, honestly, I have to say yes because I live that way. But those that don't, it comes a bit at a time, and that doesn't mean I'm higher or lower than anyone. Darren, that just means that that's consciously how I lived most of my life. The other thing is knowing that you don't have to shut your brain down. Your actually physical mind is a receiver of your spiritual mind. So you want them working in unity. You don't want them battling or having friction. That causes ego and confusion.
Okay, yeah, I get that. Yeah.
So your brain knows that it's a receiver from the etheric world, and we're all trying to shut it down, and it's getting angry and frustrated because it knows it's a receiver, and thus ego, confusion, frustration all come in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's for sure. The brain is a good servant, but a very poor master.
I get it. I get it. But also know that you can trust your mind. When you start feeling comfortable that you're working with your mind and your heart, then there's no friction in battle. And so the thoughts will clear faster because thought forms are just like vapor. They can be cleared very quickly, but yet they're the hardest ones when we hang on to them, right?
Yeah, so you want to clear all the negativity out of the mind by using your heart, basically, I guess.
Absolutely. And you can also say, if you have a thought and you know it's not right and it's sabotaging your worthiness or your being, you can say, that's not right. And just say it out loud. That's not right. And that thought will stop coming to you all the time when it knows it doesn't have to teach you anything anymore.
Yeah, right.
You got it?
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. And I'd just like to send my deepest compassion to Queen. That's a pretty heavy load to go through. So my suggestion is anybody listening, send her as much love as possible.
Yes. Thank you, Darren. Absolutely. I should have said that. Thank you for that, Darren. See, your heart's working great.
It comes off and on.
There you go. We can only be who we are. As long as we get better and not bitter, we're doing good, right?
Absolutely.
Nice talking to you, Darren.
Okay, nice talking to you. Take care.
Thanks.
And I really like the way you're taking care of the chat room too. You're doing a really good job. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much for your kind words. Okay, beautiful. Amanta, do we have anyone else?
Okay, well, I have two people who typed questions in the
Okay,
chat, so I
bring
don't
them
know if
on.
they're just not able to. One is not
That's
able
okay.
to speak very good English, and so that's why he typed, I am Sandro. Says, I'm pretty sure I already know the answer to this, but like, how will we be contacted basically? Will we receive an 800 number or an email consultation? And then they're asking if they can participate in all the programs initially, and progress accordingly to execute their projects. I would say yes, but you can answer that if you like.
You can answer if you want, and I
I
can
mean,
just add
I
in.
would say yeah, you can participate. I don't know. It depends on how you. The first part of the question is like, tripping me up, like, because it really depends on how you'll be contacted, however you speak with your counselor. That's how you'll be contacted. And then can you participate in all 5 programs initially, RSS and CAC, and then progress accordingly to execute your projects? Yes, the answer to that is
Absolutely.
yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the contact with the counselor, what would you say, Amanda?
I would say speak with your counselor and ask if you need help, if you would like them to meet you, like come speak with them and ask them and ask them in your heart what they would have you do, you know.
Yep. Absolutely. I just yell out, you know who you are. Communicate with me. Bring
Yes.
about the best situation for our meeting. Um, I think Ron has shared a couple of times you could be at a store and somebody come up and say, "Hey, I need to call you," and they'll hand you a number with to call, and that'll be your counselor. Or they'll just, walk in, or they'll contact you in a way that is safe and secure, because everyone has different home situations. Like with me, my husband's also a humanitarian, so, but in other homes, it's just one of the partners, and they would like to have their meeting without everyone else around. And so the counselors know you, people. They
Yes.
know your heart, they know your spirit, they know what's safe for you, and they know what would be the best way for you to have your redemption appointment. So I just keep calling for the best way for
Yes.
them and me to have this redemption appointment. And could we have it tomorrow, yesterday,
Right.
now?
Yes, absolutely. And
Okay,
I have one more question that got typed in the chat. It's from
sure.
FLL. And it says, are we only able to share information with potential personnel after we have been vetted to start training managers and staff as part of the CAC?
Okay, I see FLL in here, and I've unmuted you if you want to come up and ask your question. Thank you, Amanta.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they typed it, but go ahead
Okay,
and
maybe
unmute it.
they're not able to talk. So what was the question again, Amanta, please? Sorry.
Are we able to share, are we able to share, are we only able to share information with potential personnel? I'm assuming they mean managing directors, after we have been vetted to start training managers and staff as part of the CAC. Yeah, I don't know. It says, are
Really
we,
good question. I
yeah,
think that's going to depend on you, and who is within your trust bubble, who is really within, because remember, we're going to be under NDAs about the amounts and things like that. So if you can speak with them about possibly being funded in the future by global humanitarians, and if this does go through, I'll be looking at setting up what we call a CAC building. I'm looking for directors for this program and this program. If you can talk vaguely, but yet securely with people in your life, and your counselors will bring people forward for you as well. All of a sudden, you'll meet Jane, and man, she's got this, and that coincides with what I need to do. But I want to do my projects, but I need someone like Jane to run my CAC. You see what I mean? Hello? Did I get lost?
absolutely.
Yeah, so it depends upon your bubble circle, your small circle of people around you, and who your counselors bring forward on your path before you open your CACs. So you cannot say that you're going to come into all this money, because for your security, you can't do that. But what I'm telling people is, um, because I've gotten in touch with MLAs here in Nova Scotia, because we're going to be the ones plowing the roads, and we're going to be the ones fixing infrastructure and things like that. And this person's been in cabinet for 40 years, never went federal because they wanted to help people, so they stayed provincial. and he knows all the good-hearted people that have tried to bring things forward. So I'm talking to him about being sponsored by humanitarians, and if we need to uh, uh, redo a school and have different educational format in the local schools, who would I contact? So I'm talking that way with people. Does that make sense?
Yes, definitely.
Be careful what you say, because you're going to have to sign an NDA. That kind of rhymes. There you go. Okay, any more questions before we go?
I don't see any other hands up at the moment.
I have a question and a share, but I don't have a hand to raise my hand. It's just speaker on or off.
Oh, okay. That's because I've already unmuted you. Okay, neighbor, go ahead.
Okay, I think this is appropriate for today, and I don't share this with many, and I didn't feel comfortable typing it in the room at the time. But it was probably a year ago or less, maybe. And I'm always talking to my higher spirit or guide or self. Always, doesn't matter what I'm doing. I'm always in that moment. It probably goes back to when I mentioned in the last chat that I was sick and in bed for a year and a half. So I've always been centered. But I found this interesting, and I didn't know if anyone has had a similar experience. And so I would center my breathing and before I would fall asleep, and I would ask my counselor, even though I don't know who it is yet, I would ask my questions at night before I would go to sleep. And I would wake up, and this happened many times. And in my sleep, I'm solving, like I'm in a meeting, and we're discussing how to move forward and what would work and what wouldn't work. And I just remember waking up many times going, no, that won't work because of, and then I would be waking myself up and I was like, what was that conversation? You know? And it just was so interesting, but it happened so many times. And then more recently, I was asking before I went to sleep, you know, can you send me a, a message or something that, because you know, your little doubt comes into your mind at times about Nasera and Jasera. And it was loud and clear, Nasera is done. And I woke up and I'm like, okay, so now it's just a matter of when we get our call. So my question to the group, have they experienced this kind of thing with, I feel like it's part of my counselor or my higher self. I'm working while I'm sleeping, I guess. I'm just wondering if anyone has experienced that.
Great sharing. And yeah, you're busy working it, and you're consciously having some memory come back about it. You know, I've been doing this spiritual journey a very long time, and I am going to create a t-shirt for the new earth, and it's going to say, if it's all love and light, you didn't do it right. Because it's hard knocks. I've been connecting with spirit for over 50 years. They never tell me turn right, turn left, give me clear instructions. They give it as clear as they can, and then it's mine to work out and discern, right?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I could tell stories. I had a
Yeah.
vision one day. We were working hard with, you know, the COVID and things like this. And we had worked so hard and we came to an accomplished point. And then that night, when I woke up in the morning, it was clear as day. Share 3 letters. And I kind of got frustrated, and I was kind of yelling in my room at the higher power. And I'm like, what are you talking about? 3 letters. We just accomplished all this. It was so funny. But within an hour or two, my 3 closest confidants came into my home with 3 different types of letters that we were able to move forward. But neither one of them knew what they woke up to do that day. So it was quite amazing. So I find this is how the universe works through me.
Absolutely. The universe will work through all of us. Knowing that you don't know and waiting to receive and know, wow, it's pretty powerful stuff. Has anyone else had experiences where they were actually working with their counselor or their higher self on the humanitarian aspect? I know Aburo shared having the vision and things brought forward for him, so that was awesome. Anyone else?
Yes, can I ask one question? Hello, I
Sure.
have a question to ask.
Sure. There was two people on the mic, so I was trying to see the other person as well. But go ahead, sir.
Okay, the question is about the 800 number. I've heard so many people talking about this. And if this 800 number will be applicable, it will only go for those in the United States of America. So my question is, what about those that are not there?
Okay. Well, first of all, the 1-800 numbers are being given out by the mainstream redemption centers, and that does not include us. So it has nothing to do with us. Now, I'm not saying that your counselor is not going to give you a 1-800 number. They may, but we are not lining up to the redemption centers as LWS humanitarians, right?
Okay. The next question is about the NDA, the non-disclosure agreement. Will that be applicable to us here in the LWS?
Most absolutely. And the reason and intent for and for that is for our security. You know, it's for us as humanitarians to protect it and secure until we get our projects up and running. There's going to be a transition period. And during that transition period, we have to be safe and secure. So the NDA is what we're allowed to share outside of our redemption appointment and what we're not allowed to share. Also, who we can discuss things with if we have a spouse or other relatives or close friends that we're already working with a bit on CAC information and stuff. Their name needs to go on the NDA. If we talk outside of the NDA, we have the chance of being unvetted. It's that serious for everyone's protection, okay?
Okay. That's my question for today.
Thank you.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
Do we
Thank
have
you.
any?
I just saw someone's hand up.
Okay, I'm seeing a couple.
Raul?
Linda.
Yeah,
Linda
and
and then
Raul.
Ryle. Okay, I got it. Thanks, Amante. Hi, Linda. You can unmute, darling.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, sweetheart. How are you?
Oh, I'm not well. I've been sitting at the toilet most of the
Oh,
time now, but never mind. We don't talk about, you know what I mean, right?
okay. Okay, we got it. I love you, and I'm praying for your healing, love.
Thank you. Now I've been listening to about the NDA and the counselor, and I have got known that I actually, of course, I will get the NDA, but I don't need many other of the people who knows me, of the friends, and I can talk with the project about. They don't need the NDA. The NDA is only that you don't tell other people where you went for the NDA, for the redemption, and how much money you got. You can talk with the other people about your project. That's why I don't need any other people to get NDA. Is this
Okay.
right or not?
You're absolutely right. Now, Linda, I'm not exactly sure, and I want to just put it out there. There may be something else your counselor will put on the NDA that you will agree to, because it's personal for each one of us. So there may be something else added to your NDA, but they'll definitely help you on who and how and what to move forward because they're there to help you get going, okay?
Yeah, but my next question is about the counselor. I don't have anyone counselor, and I'm just saying to myself, okay, I hope he or she comes, but
Yep.
I don't. What if they don't come and we should go to the redemption? Then that I don't understand.
Okay. Can I walk you through it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I got questions for you. This will help you, okay?
Yeah,
Are you a humanitarian, Linda?
yeah,
Did you come here for this purpose?
yeah,
Are you secure in knowing that your soul is working with you?
yeah.
Then you have all the answers you need.
I don't understand.
I think maybe you're making it a little more complicated than what it needs to be. Keep calling for your counselor. Keep asking your higher power to make that connection, and it will be in divine timing, and you're going to be so amazed and surprised.
Okay, I hope you're right, but I cannot feel any connection with a counselor. And I'm just thinking when the redemption soon come and I haven't got any connection with the counselors, then I don't know.
Okay, here's the thing. If you don't feel you have a connection to the counselor, can you believe that your counselor has a connection with you?
Yes,
There
but
you go.
I thought I should feel the connection too.
Well, shoulda, coulda, woulda doesn't happen that way. It's going to happen organically, beautifully, amazingly, and your heart is going to sing. And you're going to go, oh, ah, you were my counselor all along. I missed it. How's that?
Yeah, but I'm asking every night before I go to sleep. I ask to get in contact with my counselor, and I don't feel any contact.
Okay, I'm going to do this. If it's okay with you, Linda, I'll put you in my prayer circle and I will continuously pray that you make connection with your counselor in the next 4 days.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you.
So I will do that for 4 nights.
Yeah.
That Linda has her connection, even if it's a small signal, a small sign. Let's help Linda have a sign. How's that?
Excellent.
Because sometimes when we're not in our good health and we have
Yeah.
so much other things going on,
Yeah.
we can miss that connection. So you may be missing it because of that, but we're going to ask your counselor to speak up, get louder, get more loving, and let Linda know you're there. How's that?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
All right.
I think you're right because I have all this shit going on with my
Linda.
Sorry, but it is
Gee.
shit.
Oh my.
So, and maybe it's blocking my chakras, you know? And
Maybe.
yeah, and I'm doing so much with sound frequency and I'm doing so many things, you know?
Well, keep doing what you're doing, but you need to believe to receive.
Yeah, I do.
There you go. We'll get this 4 days from now.
Yeah. And what about asking for the medbed? Can I still do that?
Absolutely. You can ask for whatever is your timeline, your heart, your purpose, and what will assist you. Okay?
Yeah, but remember, I'm not in US. I'm in Mexico, and
I'm
I
in
hope.
Canada.
Yeah, but that's English speaking. I'm in Mexico, and I'm not speaking Spanish, and I'm
Oh,
from Denmark.
there you go. Well, you're just a part of everything, aren't you?
Yeah.
There you go. I believe in you, Linda. I have complete faith in you. and a pathway is going to open up for you. And I want to hear about it when it happens, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, love you, hon.
Me too. I love you. You're so beautiful. Thank you.
Was beautiful. Now we have Raul.
Okay, let me find them. I see Dennis has their hand up and Godfather. So we're gonna take these last three, okay? Uh Rael, I can't find them. I'm seeing Godfather, Dennis.
Do you mean Denise?
Yeah, Denise, did you have your hand up, love?
Yes, I did.
Okay, come on up.
I just have a quick question about I know that Q had come in at some time. Is that still, are you guys still connected with Q?
I'm gonna answer this with full integrity. I never connected to that being. That being is a good friend of Ron's, and I respect and appreciate that. It's my knowing that that being moved on, as this is Ron's domain, and Ron needs to come back in and fully have his health back, and run LWS the way he needs to. Does that answer your question? I know a lot of people follow the being named Q, and I'm not talking about the Intel Q. And that's fine, absolutely. There's lots of places to go and connect with that person.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I just was curious because it's been a while since I was here and I haven't heard any of you talk about that or not. And I think maybe it was just a guidance for Ron. I don't know, but you know, I just send love to everybody and okay, thank you for answering me.
You're welcome. To everything is a season, and that being came forward, and Ron connected, and a lot of members connected, and that's awesome and beautiful. But even that being said that this was Ron's domain, so they moved on. I know physically Ron hasn't talked to that person in over a year, but they do connect telepathically and through the heart, so I respect that. Okay. Hi. I think I see Godfather with their
Godfather.
hand up.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We're on the same page. Look at us go, girl. All right, I'm gonna unmute. Come on up, Godfather. Would you like to take the mic, Godfather?
Sorry, can you hear
No
me
worries.
okay now?
I can hear you.
Very good. Um, I I've got my hands full juggling so many balls here. I haven't been able to stay on top of everything with LWS, but I just want to be sure about this. Well, many things, but I'll keep it to one question. My last understanding is that when I go into my redemption appointment with my currencies to redeem and exchange, just take my LWS SKRs with me and they will be taken care of at that time. Is that still accurate? Sorry, I run an animal rescue
Oh, wow.
center. Let me mute this
My
so I can.
goodness. Hello, puppies. How are you?
We run animal rescue.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm a dog
You can
person. I love
mute me if
dogs.
it's too loud. Yeah.
I can hear you. Okay, so you're taking your SKRs to your redemption appointment. You're letting your counselor know what rate per Zim you would like to have. And they will be honored. They were given out by the Alliance and they will be honored by the Alliance. You need to set your rate and your intent, and that's all you need to do.
Okay, but then I see I'm taking my Vietnamese dong and my my Iraq dinar and then my ZIMS also into this appointment. But I'm also taking my LWS SKR. So
Okay.
I understand all that's to go in to my redemption appointment at the same time, everything together.
Yes, and then what they'll do is they'll cash in your other currencies for you, even if you have fiat dollars. They'll cash in
Okay,
all your other currencies, and that will be put into your QFS account with your LWS SKRs.
great, great, great.
Okay? But don't forget to ask for a high return, a high rate.
Well, yes, I will. I've got, I'm from Texas. I've been living in Belize. I moved here 27 years ago and I got 33 projects to transform Belize. So, and after my medbed treatment, I'll have all the money and perfect health. So I plan on being around for another couple of 100 years. I'll need a lot of money.
Absolutely. And we'll be funding within 2 years, there should be road projects as well. That's why the high amount.
Great. That's great. That's great.
Sounds like you're ready, and I've heard a lot of good things about Belize. Send some
Yes.
sunshine up here, will ya?
But we don't have any today.
Oh my
We don't have any.
goodness.
I wish we could send some of the mosquitoes up there. We got more than
No,
we
no,
need.
no, 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 no.
I'd like to make myself available to you there on the LWS team
Okay.
offline because I've got a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge. I don't know how that could ever happen, but I'm available.
Okay,
y'all.
send me a DM. And I try to get back to people within at least one day, a day and a half. Sometimes I can't find you if you're not my contact, but I scroll through all section looking for any members that may be DMing me. And I really do try to get back to you all. So DM me and let's put you to work.
What's DM? What's DM?
Private message me.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure how to do that, but I'll figure it out.
Okay,
It's in-
when you see my little circle of who I am, right? Click on it and then you can private message me, okay?
Oh, right now in the chat, just click on the Patricia circle.
Yep.
Okay, I'll look for it. All right. Thank
Okay.
you. Good
Thank
job.
you for offering your help. Thank you,
Sure.
sir. Coming up to the hour, 2 hour part. If we have any more questions, we'll take them. If not, we'll move ahead. Any questions in the room, Amanda?
Treaty?
Did you say treaty? Are they in the room here?
Yes, treaty.
Okay, I got them. Yeah, and then Adelita would be next, okay? So let's go with treaty. I've unmuted you. Come on up. I've unmuted you, Treaty, so if you unmute yourself further, then come on up and take the mic. Now I'm not seeing them in the room, are you?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna unmute Adelaide. I think that's her name. Beautiful lady. Adelaide. Are you able to take the mic?
Can you
Maybe
hear me now?
there you are. I thought every time I unmute somebody, am I sending them out of the room by mistake? Thank you. Hello, come on up.
Yes. There was a question I wanted to ask. I'm in Wyoming. My address and everything is in Wyoming, but I had to come to Texas. I have a brother that had open heart surgery and had rented a car to come up to Texas. And I'm still here in Texas. Now, will I be able to do the uh, redemption even though I'm in Texas?
Well, first of all,
How to,
Healing prayers for your brother. I hope he gets well
Oh,
soon.
he's doing very, very good. He's
Awesome.
there for a while. He was we weren't too sure, but with a lot of faith and prayers, he
Yes.
finally came home after 2 months, and
Great.
he's doing a lot better. He's already been bored. He wants to go back to work, but we told him he couldn't go to work for a year.
There you go. Well, I'm glad he's
So,
doing better. I've had quite a few DMs about this. People have relocated from their place because of whatever their needs to go somewhere else. And I advise them to write down from memory on a piece of paper what bonds and Zim they have and just have that ready to take to the appointment. So if you were to have contact with your counselor and go through redemption appointment in Texas, they would know what you hold. So don't worry about that, okay?
well, I have it. I brought it with me just in
Oh,
case,
okay. There you
because
go.
I've been ready for a long time, but I didn't want to have to miss anything, and I just thought I'd bring it with me, just. So
Well, you're
it's everything is with me. It's just wasn't sure if I had to go back to Wyoming where I was, because I'm going to be moving to Colorado. That's where I want to start doing everything. But I've been staying with my son over there, so. And then my brother, he had that surgery, and I had to come and help my sister-in-law take care of him so she could go back to work. So,
awesome.
but
Well,
I wasn't sure if was have to go back to Wyoming to do that, where my address is, or
I'm saying no. I'm
no.
saying that your
Okay.
counselor knows your purpose, what's going on in your life, and they will contact you. If it's meant to go tomorrow, it'll be Texas. If it's meant to be when you're in Colorado, it'll be in Colorado. But good on you for have Zim will travel. I love it.
Oh yeah. No, I don't go anywhere without it. Wherever
Awesome.
I go, it goes with me.
You're prepared, love. You're very much
Yeah.
prepared. Good luck with your journey, hun.
Thank you so much. And everybody's wonderful. Just praise everybody.
Awesome. So most of the questions today, Amanta, were about location, how to connect, and how to ask for the highest rate. Is that right? Would that sum it up?
Yes, correct. I believe so.
Okay. Well, I want to thank everybody for taking the time to do the refresher program. I know that I brought it about in a different way, but the redemption appointment for me is the most consciously connected to spirit and thinking with our heart and our soul. So I kind of present it that way to bring it back into the light of what we truly are as humanitarians, and that being at a debt slavery is a must on this planet. And the transition is using the funds for projects and things. And then, of course, the transition after that is there will be no need for monies. But until we get the new earth kicked into start and going as humanitarians, we're actually creating that world of which there will be no more power and control of money in the future. So I hope that helped you understand the redemption appointment, and that is what you are creating for a redemption appointment is what you are going to have. So I know there's a lot of talk right now and stirring in the mainstream and redemption centers and call this 1-800 number or you're going to lose out. Those are fear. Anything that comes at you with fear, do this or you won't get, do this or you will get, those are fear tactics. Stay very strong in your knowing as LWS members, chosen humanitarians. You were chose before you came. You chose before you came, and everything will go down to your highest glory, your highest intent. Just hold on strong and lean on each other as humanitarians, and we'll get through this together, okay? Anything you'd like to add, Amanta?
Um, I think you summed it all up and clarified a lot. I think this was actually very even helpful for me.
I would like to say, I guess the only thing I would add is that I I in regards to the questions about connecting, I had a difficult time for a while as well. And I actually have more than one. So it could be a possibility that it's not just, you know, don't hold in your mind that it's a particular person, because for a while I thought it was my brother who passed away, which he has assisted me in the past with other things. And I think I was blocking myself because I thought it was him for so long. And then when I let go of that and just opened up, I had more more open to it and connection, and that just hold in your mind that there could be multiple possibilities, and just be in your heart about it, and you can never go wrong. I don't know if that was, I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know if that was good or what.
Actually, I think that was beautifully said. And the idea of holding somebody in that place is a really good piece of information for people. Open your heart, open your mind, open your soul, and know that you and your spiritual teachers and your holy group and Ascended Masters and the Alliance have all had you through this whole journey, have all had the outcome will be the same. Beautiful, divine, humanitarian. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the goals, all the struggles, all the obstacles. Thank you for loving even when you didn't feel loved. Thank you for communicating and for allowing Ron to bring you home. You have to know you were out there searching all this time, and here you are. And Ron's voice and Ron's training brought you where you need to be. So if Ron Giles can do that, the universe can do that as well. So have faith and trust, and know that you are a divine humanitarian here for a beautiful purpose in the most spectacular time to be on this holy planet, bringing ascension of all levels forward. Thank you so much for being here, for being who you are, in the way you are, and uniquely standing as a humanitarian. I hand it to you, Amante.
That was beautifully said. And I just want to say thank you. This has been amazing, and thank you again for having me. And it's just been absolutely a blessing, and I'm blessed to be here. And I want to thank each and every person that is in a part of this family. We see you, we feel you, and your presence is with us. So thank you.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Keep doing the good light work. We got this. If you got anything, reach out to me or the admins. We're definitely here to bring a high vibration. Lots of love, kindness, compassion is the rule of the day. So thank you, everyone, for being who you are and being here. Hopefully, I get to meet every single one of you in the next 200 years. And I love you. Come off a mic and share and say goodbyes.
Goodbye.
Love to you all.
Goodbye. Thank you for a great chat.
Goodbye. Thank you so much for everything. God bless.
Goodbye, and thank you
Well,
for the
thank
comfort
you,
and
Patricia.
everything.
Thank you to all the admins. Thank you, everyone.
Okay. On the count of 3, we're all going to come off the mic and say, I love you. 1, 2, 3. I love you.
I love
I love
you.
you.
Love
Love
you.
you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.